What's up, guys? Everybody that is here on X, I'd said with our stream today that I was going to do a bonus sneak peek of an overview of our skills lab. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're offering on the skills lab because I think it's really important for you guys to fully understand some of the things, some of the setups, the things that I personally think is incredibly important and that people aren't using and aren't fully grasping when it comes to their trading. And you know, it's a combination of a few different things. And for example, when we talk about the swing trades that I put out, and a lot of people will say, like, oh, you could pretty much buy anything in this market, and it would have been a solid swing. That's not necessarily true. I mean, let's look at Amazon right here. For the most part, Amazon's been in a chop zone for the whole year. I mean, we were at price levels last week that we were at in February. So when you look at a chart like Amazon like this, it's not just that the stock went up all year. That's definitely not the case. Same thing with Apple. Same thing with a lot of these mega cap stocks. So one of the major focuses I think that is lost on traders overall is the skill of sector rotation and understanding when that rotation comes about. And it's not as simple as that, because when you use sector rotation to trade, there's always a set of criteria I have on top of that, a checklist of sorts, and it has to check 4 or 5 boxes for me to take that swing trade. And what that means is it's got the rotation, it's got the catalyst, it's got the chart set up, and then it's got the volume coming in. And when we combine that full comprehensive setup, that's what gives me these swing trades that, I'll be honest, people think it can't even be real that we're getting as many successful swings as we are in this Discord. Because, as far as proof of concept goes, just the swings that have been alerted in this Discord in the last 8 days, we've got Nike. We bought Friday afternoon, we bought Nike 100%. We're already up. We bought Intel the beginning of last week. We hit over 150% on that. We have CCL, which we bought approximately 8 days ago. We hit 300% on that. We do have losers too. We have Micron, which was a 60% loser. We have Verizon, which was 400% in a matter of 2 weeks holding the contracts. CCL again, Amazon. And so just as far as like proof of concept goes, continuously we are hitting these swing trades for massive amount of money. And really what we want to do in the skills lab, and what makes the skills lab so unique and so special, is we are combining the lecture and the lab. Like in your chemistry class when you were in college, you would sit through the lecture on a Tuesday and you're taking notes. And by the time you get home Tuesday night and you're going over those notes, what seemed super clear when you were listening to it doesn't make sense anymore. So then you go to the lab and we have application, and we're applying these concepts in real life with examples and homework, and having you find these charts and this and that. Because I don't know about you, but for me, I'm the type of a learner that has to be able to do. And there's a three-prong approach to learning, which I think is very, very important. And those three prongs to learning are: watch it done first, so you're observing someone else doing something. The second prong approach is, I'm going to observe you doing it, and while I talk you through it. And then the third prong of this approach is, you're going to talk me through it while you do it. And that's what we're trying to really do with this skills lab, when we actually get to practice the principles, instead of some classes you're signing up for that are pre-recorded, and no one has to answer to anyone, and there's no one, there's no accountability, there's no proof of concept, there's nothing. You have to hope that you could comprehend what's being taught to you. And if you can't, you're just SOL. You've already spent the money, this and that. No, this comes with that skills lab. So, this is something where you're actually getting, 14, 18 hours of education, at least, which is coming down to, you're literally going to be paying like for a couple cups of coffee per hour for this. When you really break it down to that level, you can't afford to cut back on your coffee for a week to learn these type of concepts. I mean, that's the reality of it. And let me go over a little bit of a list of the concepts that I plan on going over within this, because I think it's really important that you understand that this is set up for everybody's going to learn something. I think that's where a lot of the disconnect comes in. You've got brand new traders that don't understand a trend line, and then you've got more skilled traders that are really trying to hone in on their psychology of trading. Every week, there's something for both of you with this. Risk reward deep dive, that in itself. Everybody always needs a refresher in risk reward deep dive and how to really, really get your trading down to a place where you could win 30% of your trades and be green. I mean, when we set up a system for you where no matter what, if you abide by this system and you get that discipline, and we really hone in on the psychology, that you can essentially be a 50-50 trader and not even be a perfect trader as far as picking the perfect setup, and still be highly, highly successful simply because you've got that risk reward hammered out in a way that you get to breathe. You don't have to worry about, and KT is going to go over Enneagrams, and that is important because understanding the type of person you are is going to help your trading. And that's one thing I'm going to tell all you guys as far as in this class too, is if you're the type of person that is aware of your character assets and defects and assets, and you accept them and you work within them in your actual real life, you will be a more successful trader. If you are a denial-based person overall, you're going to struggle in trading as well. If I constantly pick fights with my husband and constantly say I'm not picking a fight, it's more than likely when I transfer that over to trading and I'm in a Discord, I'm constantly going to blame the analyst for taking terrible trades and not following what they had told me to do. It goes deep. You have to be you don't have to be a perfect person. None of us are perfect. Everybody has character defects and assets. You just need to understand how we can mold those into making a trading plan that works for you. A naturally impulsive person is going to struggle with day trading. All right. So a naturally impulsive person is going to want to set up 3 different setups and 3 different criteria for taking the trade and have exact parameters nailed out. A naturally fearful person is going to really have to work on trusting that setup, whereas the naturally impulsive person is going to have to work on, kind of dialing it back and not being overly egregious with that setup. Those type of things, and understanding yourself as a trader. And then the steps to take get swing trade ready. Organize. Get your trading view organized. Learn a little bit about trading view. I'll teach you how to chart trading view. I'll tell you the indicators I like the most. I'm going to give you a little bit of secret juice if you hit this up right here and you do this little stock screener tab right here. I might be, for the first time ever, sharing my setups with you for this. See these filters right here? I've never ever shared them, but that's enough of that. You got to pay for that. So we'll do a little bit of that in there. Anticipating rotation, protecting against market glitches, which is hedging, everything like that. Be comfortable within market rotation and being comfortable with, okay, a chart like this, if something's red, it's red for a reason. How can we trust the reversal at, I don't even know what chart this is, serious, at this part right here? How do we trust this reversal right there? Those type of things. And then, trade patterns and probabilities, which I think is the most underestimated part of trading that people really need to start using more, is the probability. And that probability of patterns and continuation and everything else is both patterns, it's algorithmic probabilities, and it's Fibs probabilities. And I'll talk a little bit about all 3 of those. And then, maximizing your profits, my exact swing trade setup, how to pick your options that work for you. And that's a combination of your psychology and trading mixed with a little bit of, your account size, et cetera, and a combination of those things. Conviction in setups, confidence in your trading, maximizing profits, your P&L and trading plan organization. If you're not an organized trader and you're not even keeping track of your P&L, and you can't tell me off the top of your head how many winning trades, how many losing trades you've had in 2024, and how much money you're up and down on your accounts overall, you need to hit pause and not do another trade until you get could spit that off the top of your head anytime, any day, any place, or else you are more addicted to trading than you are making money if you do not know how much money you have made this year or lost. How to pick your options, contracts, Greeks. Greeks are so important. So many people underestimate the importance of your Greeks. Exercising your brain to increase profits. Little things you can do to kind of reprogram your brain with trading. Trading habit forming and breaking. A little bit of advanced indicators, first steps to take from here, tying the full system together. And as a bonus, I'll preview some other stuff that I might roll out in the future. This is a class where you could start from step A to step Z, and you don't have to go, because a lot of people make that argument of you can find this stuff anywhere. Yeah, you can, but good luck finding the actual good teachers, and good luck finding one teacher that teaches you everything, and good luck finding someone that's not a scammer, a grifter, a bullshitter, or a terrible teacher telling you shit that's not even true. If you want to trust all that, you go for it. We're giving you something where it's all going to be in a one-stop shop in one place. You can literally pull back on for the rest of your life in your trading. And literally, when you even it out to the amount of hours we are going to spend with you on this, because it's not only is it the 6 sessions, we get the skills lab. I have yet to find a single Discord, masterclass, lifetime member, education, whatever you want to call it, trading coach, anything where you get to go back and do real life application skills labs following it. So again, we're going back to college where you get your lecture and then you get to come back and you get to grill us and we get to do it in real life and apply it. So when you put that down, and there's no way we're going to wrap these classes in an hour, when you go back and you really start to hammer out how many hours worth of material and classes we do and skills lab we do, it's literally going to cost you, like, cut down on 6 cups of coffee, a month is like the price you're evening out to with the amount per hour. So, I think anyone could do this. And, I truly, truly suggest investing in yourself, guys. So I just wanted to give that little spiel about this, record this so I could put it on X as well, in case anyone had any questions about some of the topics we're going to go over. And thanks. I'm going to stop recording this now. We'll be back in Discord. And bye, everybody on X. I'm ending the X stream now. All right. Yeah, journals, all that, an organization, that's really going to be what the first class can be about, is getting yourself organized to trade. If you don't have that organization, it could really hurt you. What do we got going on here? So everything kind of pulled back some. We already took major cuts across the board. I'm actually going to break off this stream with UPS. I keep peaking UPS, and it's higher and higher and higher and higher, and it just broke a major area here right after I took a loss on this stupid swing. I don't like losing my swing trades, guys. I don't know if you know this. I don't like losing my swing trades. I'm angry. I swear I posted somewhere we were taking a loss on UPS. Was that last week? Maybe it was last week. UPS was a loss. Friday. I got wicked out right here. Stupid, stupid trade. See? I cut them too sometimes, and I have no faith in myself. Even the trades that were losers are winners. If I wait one more day. Yep. Gotta respect the loss. It stops, guys. It's okay. It's okay. But now this thing's looking. Whew, it's gonna go to that 132.20. We break that. It looks very, very interesting. Disappointing on this one. It's okay though. It's okay, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to end this stream here. Thank y'all. I'll be back Thursday, back to normal. Yeah, you know what? I can't believe it's 10:15. I've been on for 2 hours. It feels like it's been 10 minutes. It's crazy how fast it does go sometimes. I agree with that. Apple. It's pulling back now. Apple, I am watching for that swing if we break over that level. This is a major, major level. It's about the only thing got me excited here. We're going to watch that Apple. And we're going to maintain our positions. Love y'all. Bye. Bye, guys.